What happens when you vibe code your way into a police station? That's what happened to a founder named Sebastian, who traveled to Davos this week to pitch his new product. Now, his new product is a physical device, and I want you to think with me. I have to describe this carefully for TikTok. It is a black box with hot glue and wires sticking out. Now, I want you to imagine what that looks like to someone who is a police officer, especially if it is sitting in the World Economic Forum secure zone. As expected, when Sebastian accidentally left that device on the table while going in search of a delicious salmon roll, I am not making this up, the Davos police picked him up. The Swiss police put him in jail for the night, and they asked him to explain what the device was. Here's the problem. He had vibe coded the entire software stack. This is a device that's designed to provide sort of a physical wallet space for smart contracts, and he was going to Davos to pitch. And he was like, I can't tell you exactly how the software works. I vibe coded it with Cursor. I'm one of the top users of Cursor. Apparently, he's done 25 billion tokens on Cursor in the last year, which is very impressive. And he was like, it works. It's a prototype, and I'm taking it to pitch it. I promise you that's all it is. It just happens to look like what you're scared of. And the police were like, we're very skeptical. So they brought in an architect, a technical guy, the next day to look at the software on this device and make sure it was not malicious. This is the first time, I want to emphasize, that anybody had looked at the software, right? This guy has generated 25 billion tokens. He does not know the language he is generating in. The Cursor had decided to write this in Rust. And so he's like, I don't know Rust. I can't explain. And so this guy sits down, his name is Chris, and he sits down in the jail cell and looks through it. And he's like, let me explain to you how your code works, because I can read the architecture, I read Rust, and I understand what it's doing. And oh, by the way, one, it works. Two, it's a pretty solid architecture. And so ironically, spending a night in Swiss jail was what enabled Sebastian to get a code validation from an actual technical person. Look, this story has lots of things, but one of the things I'm taking away from it is that you can build interesting, workable, serious stuff using real coding languages, even if you don't know what you're doing. And that is something that is absolutely brand new in 2025. And I think we're going to see a lot more entrepreneurs like Sebastian in 2026, although hopefully they will not be bringing black boxes with wires and hot glue into the World Economic Forum secure zone. So there you go. That's your story. I was like, this is insane. I have to share. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you vibe coded, or frankly, let me know what you would have done if you were in Sebastian's shoes.